Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the generator. So I have it over here in the corner. It has a cover on it, and here is the instruction manual. And behind the instruction manual, I have some easier to understand directions, including, you can see here, turning it on, because the first step is just to take out the generator and turn it on. You don't have to plug anything in, you just want to get the generator up and running. And then that second section says connecting to the house during a power outage. So that will explain how to take the cable and plug it into our electrical panel. So we'll start by, I'm not going to take the generator outside, but and take it all the way out. But first I'll just show you where I put it. So you'll take the cover off the generator, go out on the side, and you'll just want to put it over here in the gravel, kind of under this window, because I'm going to run the cable through this window. You got to take the screen out, which isn't very hard to do, but you take the screen out, and then that allows you to run the cable through the window so that the door can close. Otherwise, if you run the cable through the door is not able to close all the way. So this way we're able to lock the door if it's running at night, and then it just runs through the window. And then this bar here can fit for the window to be open, a wide enough crack so that the cable can fit through. So again, you're going to want to put the generator right over around there, just under this window. If it's raining, you will also need to put these boards, they're just right over here by the car, lean them, over against the house, kind of make like a little half tent for the generator so that the rain can't get on. So just know that those are there. And then now I'll show you, and then just one other thing. So the cables are here. So over here with the shovels and stuff, this is your main cable. So it plugs into this situation right here. And it's very self-explanatory, but you'll see that this green one, the shape of this plugs into these things. And then the other end is just a regular outlet. This plugs into the generator. In addition, I have another, right behind it, another regular black extension cable, and that is to connect the freezer in the garage. So I'll show you both of those things. So first, I will take the cover off the generator and show you kind of the main things. So just kind of move it out. The generator, by the way, is all filled up with gas. It should run at least 9 hours, probably even a lot longer than that on this tank. So after you take the generator outside, and again, all of this is on those instructions right there, but the steps you want to do is this is the gas tank. There's an on and off switch. So this is the indicator. So when it's off, when the generator is off, it's on off. When you're going to turn it on, you turn it to on, okay? Or if you're going to refill the tank, you obviously want to stop the generator, turn this to off, and then you can unscrew it and everything and fill up the gas tank. So step one, this, you want to turn this to the on position. Then you will go here, just like with a lawnmower, you turn the choke on so that gas can flow through the carburetor more. And then this here, you will want to turn this switch to on, okay? After those three things are done, you can pull this to get it started. It should start up pretty quickly. And then after it starts, you of course would want to flip the choke back over to the left, because the choke is just to get it started. So after it starts, you flip the choke back to the left. And then after it starts running for a minute, so this is the front panel, there's a couple things here. One, you have this eco throttle. So the eco is basically just, if it's turned on, it's a mode that allows it to run more efficiently and use less gas. The everything in the house runs totally fine with eco mode on. So I have it switched off right now because you will want it to be off, or it's good for it to be off, I guess, when you're first getting it started. But really, after you get it started, within a minute of kind of letting it run, you can flip this to on. And I think you definitely want to switch it on because, again, it conserves the gas, and it also makes it much quieter. And there's really no difference in the performance. So that's the one thing to pay attention to on here. And then, of course, you have the actual outlets. So there's two here. And as I said, we'll use both of them. So one of them will be the main generator, that first cable I showed you with the green end. And then the other one will plug into the freezer. So you're gonna have the generator, again, you'll have it outside. You'll have it outside this window on the ground. You'll have the boards leaned up against the house, covering the generator if it's raining. Generator will be running, it'll be in eco mode, and then you're good. So then all you'll have to do is plug in the cables, and I'll show you how to do that next. So, and again, for the window, so you can see there's like space here. So you'll take off, these paintings, lean them against the wall, take off the screen, and then you can run the cables through the window to the generator, and then they'll connect here. So again, you'll plug this green one into here, and then all you have to do here really is flip up these switches to the up position. So you can see here, they're currently on line, which is, the house line, I guess, and then off is off. But really what matters is you just want to put it on generator. So after the generator is running, okay, and after this is plugged in, you flip each of these switches. They're all to different circuits of the house. You flip them all up to gen, and then that will connect those circuits to the generator power. And again, that will run many lights in the house, some of the downstairs outlets, the refrigerator, and the furnace. Okay, so you got to flip this on. This is the main thing to do. And then the last thing is this freezer here. Okay, so this is our newish freezer. We have a bunch of food and meat and stuff in here. So if there's going to be a long power outage, it's important to plug this in as well. So this black outlet or cable plug here is what plugs into that. It's a little bit hard to get it out because this shelf is kind of in the way, but you just kind of have to push the shelf a little bit and you can get this out. And then I take that the black extension cable that's behind the main cable. I just plug that into this, run it outside, just where the other cable goes, and then that can plug into your second outlet. So you're going to be using both of these outlets. And really that's about it. If you have to refill the gas tank, which unless there's a very, very long power outage, you shouldn't have to refill the gas tank. But what you would do, and again, this is also on these instructions right here that I have printed out. You would flip this, of course, to off. That will turn the generator off. Then you go to your gas tank thing, flip this back to the off position, and then you can unscrew this cap and fill up the tank. And then the gas tank is over here. Probably won't need to do this, but I will just put it in the video. I took the lock off of this so it's easy to access. I'll move these. So in here we have this guy, our 5-gallon gas tank. So you just kind of have to pull that yellow lever to open up the cap, and that's your gas tank. And there's about 4 gallons in there, and the Honda generator holds about 1 gallon of gas, and it is all the way filled up right now. So it should be good for a very long time. And that's about it. If the power comes back on, you would just turn off the generator, bring it back inside. Don't put the cover on it, just leave it off because it should cool down. And then you've got to, of course, come back over here and flip all these back down to the down position on the line. And yeah, that's pretty much all you got to do. So hope that was helpful. Thank you.